It's March 2023. Let's talk about the real estate market. If you're a buyer in this market, you'll be paying a higher interest rate than your friends who bought a year ago. I'm sure that's not news to you. What you might not realize is that your overall budget may be in a better place than if you had bought during the bidding wars of 2021. What do I mean by that? Here are my 3 buyer closings that are happening closest to the time that I'm filming this video. 1. First-time home buyers who got under contract on their dream home with a pool and that house appraised for $10,000 above what they offered. 2. A buyer who is not a veteran got under contract for 0% down and we wrote 2% concessions into the initial contract. That means 2% of the offer price is coming back to him in cash at the closing table, and the sellers covered all closing costs. That house has a pool as well. 3. These buyers have been looking since the bidding wars of 2021 and 2022. Finally, a home in their dream neighborhood sat on the market long enough that they were willing to take an offer below list price with 3% concessions written into the initial contract. The only other house with comparable square footage in that neighborhood is more updated, but it sold for $160,000 above what my buyers offered on their house. None of this would have been possible just 1 year ago. Buyers were needing to put 20% down to win bidding wars, they were covering all the closing costs, and most importantly, they were going way above list price and sending in appraisal waivers, which means if that house appraised for $50,000 less than what they offered on it, they were needing to bring $50,000 extra cash to the closing table, all for a slightly lower interest rate. It seems like now is a better time for buyers to structure an offer however they would like to structure it. Now, let's talk about listings in this market. I have 2 listings that are closing next week. 1, these sellers got 7 offers first weekend, with the top offer being $30,000 above list price with an appraisal waiver, and my sellers are already under contract on their dream home on the East Coast. 2, these sellers got multiple offers first weekend above list price. The first buyers backed out due to personal reasons. Guess what? We went to the second offer, which was the same offer price with the buyers covering the title policy, and my sellers are already under contract on their next home. How is it possible that buyers are getting under contract below list price and able to dictate their terms, while sellers are also getting multiple offers and able to dictate their terms? A lot of it depends on which houses and which sellers you're going after as a buyer, and which strategies and marketing you're implementing as a seller. I would love to answer any questions you have about that, whether you're buying, selling, or both. You can go to loganwalter.com. I would love to connect with you. That's the real estate market update for March 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back in April with another update.